It's Thursday. You know what that means. Time to talk about a new way to find ideas for your content. Let's get into it. All right, so each Thursday we've kind of loosely been talking through different ways, different areas to find ideas for your content. In the past, we've talked about different exercises you could do or how you can use customer problems. Today, I want to talk about leveraging a tool that I learned really from the My First Million guys. If you listen to My First Million podcast, this is going to sound familiar to you. So Sam Parr and Sean Puri, they have this framework. They do a lot of different frameworks, but one of their frameworks for finding new business ideas is to find something, whether it be an experience, a service, a product, whatever, that the extremely wealthy enjoy and apply that to, the normal among us, right? So examples of this could be Uber. So Uber was extending the idea of a private driver to every man. Airbnb allows very normal people to have second homes. DoorDash, that brings a personal chef directly to your door from your favorite restaurant, and on it goes. Those all tend to be, service type economy things. But I think the idea, the framework of taking something that the wealthy really enjoy and extending that into or benefit from, and extending that to quote unquote normal companies or businesses is a great framework for content as well. Okay, so when you're thinking about how do we do content, what's something new that we need to do, or how can we better extend ourselves to our customers and to our prospects, one thing to do is just simply think about how does a Fortune 50 company or CEO communicate with their employees, prospects, customers, etc. Right? And so a few ideas here. Number one, a lot of big companies have massive all hands meetings, and those could be on a weekly or monthly basis. And these usually have some notoriety around them because, like at Facebook, somehow Zuck's all hands meeting gets leaked every single time, right? It's like, how do we not fix that? But the way that is done is everyone comes into especially before COVID, everybody comes into a single room, and Zuck gives the status of the company and the state of the union, so as it were, to all the Facebook employees. Some things that I've seen done, I've actually experienced, like when I was at VaynerMedia, we didn't do an all hands meeting where everybody came into one room. Instead, what we did was our CEO would have essentially internal webinars or internal podcasts, video podcasts, where he would explain things that were happening in the company, announce new things, new people, new products or services that might be rolling out, and record that so that everyone in the company could experience it and be up to date on what's going on within the company, right? I really like that idea. He also did it, and I've seen it done elsewhere, where you do these fireside chats, right? And so you might be a company of 10, and you want to be able to communicate some ideas to your company about how important your employees are or the values of your company. And so you do fireside chats with internal folks or external folks who share the same values or communicate in a similar way. And you have conversations about business, about life, and you share that exclusively with your team. It's super impactful if it's only for your team. I know it's going to be tempting. You want to be able to share it and get awareness everywhere. But for your team, if the purpose is to keep them updated to help with the culture, that's one great way to do it. A second idea is a CEO vlog, right? So a lot of CEOs have nowadays camera crews following them around, and it's a reality television set everywhere they go, and you've got content constantly being pumped out. But there's a more simple version of this, which is you with your phone or you with a camera documenting your day as you go along, and that could happen through Instagram stories, that can happen through a YouTube channel. I've talked about him before, but once again, Henry Belcaster, great example of this. He does a phenomenal job of capturing 3 to 5 minutes of his day that communicate where the business is going, what types of projects he's working on, what is some of the novel things that they're doing. And it's very short. I'm sure it's a lot of work, but he does it in such a way that it feels like you're following around a CEO, even though he runs a very small company like we do as well. So that's another great example of being able to take something that the very top do and apply it to your business, to your industry. And the last one I'll say is having a daily radio show, right? So some CEOs, some executives, definitely lots of media personalities have daily radio shows where they are sitting there talking for 3 hours about whatever it might be, business, politics, sports, etc. And, to be honest, that's in part what this is. This is my daily radio show to you, to my audience, to my customers, to our prospects about what we believe, about what we do, our take on the space. Just the other day, I was talking about why you shouldn't be building on borrowed land. So there's some current events to it. And it's a very short and practically doable execution that allows me to connect with my audience on a daily basis, just like a CEO would on a daily radio show. So the framework, though, is to go back to that, just taking whatever works at the highest levels and finding a way to apply that to your business. You can do that in business. You can do that in content. And I think if you do so, you'll find that you get lots of great ideas that way. I hope that's helpful to you, and we'll see you tomorrow.